You're watching Xhale Yoga, and my name is Daniel, and we are out here in the Nowosphere, deep in the heart of the yoga capital of the universe, Austin, Texas. And today, we're gonna practice some Logos Vinyasa. Let the day begin with discipline. Good morning. This is the time, now is the place. Let the day begin with discipline. Find an easy seat, Sukhasana, ground the base, elongate the spine, elevate the crown to its fullest expression, leave the palms open to receive, close the eyelids, turn inward and begin to focus on breath. Just for this next moment, moving from the space without, the outer space where breath is an involuntary function, and step inward, scan the space behind the eyelids, and turn on the deliberate action that is inhale, then exhale, reducing reaction to only inhales, only exhales. 5 more on your own. Two. Then, at the end of this exhale, you can flicker the eyes open, and for the rest of this exercise, we'll be connecting breath to movement in a flowing and at times rigorous meditation. Palms reach out, shoulders back. Inhale to circle the palms overhead, big stretch. Exhale, thumbs to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Repeat, palms reach out and sweep this inhale over the crown. Reach up, exhale, thumbs come down. One more, just like this, palms reach out. And like the wings of an eagle, we soar even greater. Exhale, thumbs to heart. Float the left palm and let's take a side body stretch, lean to the left. Maintain an equal base as you tilt, remove any bend from the right elbow, maximizing the stretch here from the fingertip through the side body. Next articulation, contract the core, tilt the heart towards space, draw the right shoulder back and plug it in. We'll flow together to the opposite side after 2 more breaths, but I'll count it off so that we can flock together here, happening in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Two more. At the bottom of this exhale, reach both palms into the air, reach up, shake it out, squeeze the navel, inhale, exhale, shift forward to a tabletop position, palms shoulder width distance apart, knees hip width distance apart, untuck the toes, rotate the eyes of the elbows slightly forward, begin to activate the breath, engage the core here, drop the belly, lift the gaze, look up, cow pose, exhale to press curl around the spine, draw the navel inward, cat. Inhale to lower the heart, float the tail, Biddalasana. Exhale to round the spine, create space between the scapula, Majariasana. Take several more rounds of cat, then cow to the pace and rhythm of the in-breath, followed by the outhale. Then after 3 cats and 3 cows, return to all 4 pillars, solid, firm. Leave the knees aligned with the hips as you begin to traction the palms forward here for puppy dog stretch. Aiming the heart toward the mat, sinking, surrendering here, finding stillness for gravity's last stand. In a few short moments, friends, we'll be flowing upstream against gravity, our common foe. Option to stay here or rise onto the fingertips to engage even more deeply. And even as we sink and discover stillness, continue to observe the pattern and follow the rhythm of the inhale and the exhale. 2 more. Then at the bottom of this exhale, begin to retraction, retread the palms back beneath the shoulders in a vertical line. Engage, tuck the toes, breathe in, extend the hips upward. Breathe out, downward facing dog. First one of the morning, pedal it out, organic movements here. Stepping into each heel, bending into opposite knee, finding what feels natural. Option to shake out the head. Option to wag the tail, sway the hips from side to side, or maybe find cobra in the spine, squeezing the navel in, tilting the hips back, pressing into the palms, drawing the heart closer to the thighs. Stay connected and flow with the movement. Then on this next inhale, shift the gaze forward and rise onto the tops of toes. And with straight legs, navel in, small steps, walk forward to the top of the mat, then fold, Uttanasana. Ragdoll variation, reach for opposite elbows, surrender the weight of the crown. Option to maintain a soft bend or a deep bend in the knees, allow the torso to sway to the right, to the left, to the breeze and rhythm of your ins and outs. Stay here. Or option to cross the forearms at the base of the nape, reaching for opposite shoulders if this serves you. 2 more breaths. Then at the end of this exhale, you can release the bind to the ground, lowering the fingertips, hollow out the belly, and on this next inhale, begin to unravel the spine. 1 vertebra at a time, equal standing mountain. Let's find our roots here. Connecting at the sole, distribute evenly as you stand up straight with the shoulders back, narrowing the distance between the navel and the spine. And on this next inhale, reverse swan dive, palms soar above. Exhale to part these wings and hinge forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to lift up halfway flat spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the palms and step the right toes far reaching, runner's lunge, and let's build this foundation. The asana begins at the sole, left knee stacks in a vertical line with the left heel. Fully engage the right leg as you plant the right palm, contract, twist, and rotate open to the left. Revolved 8 crescent moon A. With each inhale, experience the expansion into the lungs, chest, and diaphragm. Each exhale, contracting, twisting, tilting, torquing the heart towards space, expressing gratitude. How? By exposing the heart connected with the receiving divine. Then on this next inhale, the left palm is going to dial to the back of the mat, half circle. Exhale to dial the palm forward, runner's lunge. Plant the right palm rather, step the left heel back and stack it, side plank to the left over here, extending the south paw to the north. If the wrists are tender or arm balances aren't available to you, stagger the feet for balance, come down to the length of shin, or even forearm. As long as the core is active and the hips are elevated, your side plank looks good. Exhale, lower the left palm to a plank position, top of a push-up, firm, solid here. Hips, heels, crown look forward. Lucy's getting away again. Press firmly into the palms to get the most rising action from these arms. Breathe deep. And on the exhale, slow motion. How slow can you ground the heart? Untucking the toes. Keep the elbows tight to the ribs on this next breath in. Sweep the heart from the floor, baby cobra. Exhale to ground, soften. 2 more, lift up, breathe up, baby cobra. This time, take the pressure off the fingertips. Use the strength of the lower back to stay elevated. Breathe and lift. Exhale to discover the ground. 1 more, this time, walk the fingertips to the corners of the mat. And on this next breath in, either halfway lift baby cobra, or if you have full cobra available to you this morning, extend the arms completely and keep the neck elongated for a full cycle of breath. Breathe in. Exhale to get grounded. Retread the fingertips beneath the shoulder blades, elbows come back to the ribs, tuck the toes, engage. And on this next inhale, press up, firm line of energy, Kumbhakasana plank, 45-degree edge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's stoke the breath. Option to practice Ujjayi, constricting the nasal passage for longer, slower, deeper ocean breaths into the base, or breathe to the count. And remember, warriors, that excess energy, calories, and spirits are expressed through the outhale. So to get the most from these exercises, blow it out with deliberation. Breathing inbound here for 2, 3, 4, 5. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out, 1. Repeat, longer, stronger, better. 2, 3, 4, 5. Open mouth and speak the exhale. Let it be known. Last one, best one, lion's breath. Let it rip. 2, 3, 4, 5. Open mouth, exhale. Yeah. Shift the gaze forward, please. Bend the knees deeply. Step or jump to the top of the mat, then fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, root to rise, hollow out the belly, palms reach out, and let's lift the vibration. Connect the palms, lengthen through the torso. Exhale, lower the thumbs to the third eye and bow forward in service of your practice. Think cobra as you fold. Then lift up, breathe up, halfway flat spine. Exhale, plant the palms and step the left toes far reaching, runner's lunge, and find the foundation. Rooting down through the left toes, maintain a solid vertical base. It is from this base we shall construct a myriad of cosmic expressions, planting the left palm, contracting, twisting, and reaching open to the right. Parivrita, Ashtha Chandrasana A. If the hips traveled with you as you twisted, retrace the right knee in alignment with the forward-facing toes. Keep the breath active, keep the breath even, stay focused, be present. Then, on this next inhale, the right palm is going to dial to the back of the mat, half circle. Exhale to dial this palm like a Ferris wheel, forward, runner's lunge, plant the left palm, step the right heel back and stack it, side plank over here, side B on repeat, side A, 3 breaths, vamos. One more slow side body breath into the base, breathe in. Exhale to lower the right palm back to a plank position here. Solid, firm challenge to draw in, drag in, sip in your longest, slowest, deepest breath of this day. And on the exhale, slow motion, either baby cobra or freeze at low plank chaturanga. Untucking the toes and pressing upward facing dog, legs active, knees hover. Exhale, downward facing dog. This set of actions is the vinyasa for this exercise. I offer many. Challenge yourself, accept them all, or skip them as necessary. Shift the gaze forward, please. Bend the knees deeply. Step, arrive to the top of the mat, then fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale to salute the sun. Palms reach out this time, interlacing the thumbs, creating resistance, locate the center. Draw the biceps back by the ears, melt the shoulders away from the ears. Breathe in, slow, deep, full. Exhale to flurry these digits forward, take a bow, Uttanasana. Inhale to lift up, halfway flat spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the palms, step or jump back to low plank Chaturanga Dandasana. Then move through this vinyasa. One inhale, upward facing dog. Per one exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take the dogs out. By shortening this stance, walking the palms toward the toes far enough so that you can make heel to earth contact. And for the next 3 breaths, explore the space beneath the skin and connect to the body-mind. The body is the unconscious mind. It is here, look, listen, feel. What does it speak to you? Then from here, continue to walk the palms all the way to the back of the mat, folding forward. As you squeeze the navel in, bend the knees deep, sink the hips low, hover the palms. And on this next inhale, extend the palms overhead, Utkatasana chair. Exhale to sink, then squeeze, then breathe in. We are compressing organs. We are activating metabolism. We are stimulating digestion. Then on this next exhale, can you sink a little deeper? Can you squeeze a little more firmly? Then breathe in. Exhale to dive forward and bow, Uttanasana. Inhale to lift up, halfway flat spine. Exhale, lower the palms and walk them forward back to your regular downward facing dog. Sun salutation B, tilt the hips back. Next inhale extends the right heel high, 3-legged down dog. First 3 breaths, press through the heel, rotate the forefoot toward the mat. Where can you lengthen? Where can you straighten? Where can you sharpen? Next 2 breaths, bend the right knee, rotate the hip right over left while maintaining equal pressure into the palms. Breathe in. Extend the right heel, point the toes, engage. Exhale, draw the knee to your nose, curl, shift forward, freeze, clench the core, and do not move. Inhale to swing the right heel back to space. Exhale, draw the knee to your nose, curl, shift forward, and step through Anjaneyasana. Prepare the foundation, engage the center, then give rise, Crescent Warrior. Each inhale expanding as prana floats, each exhale revising, settling the foundation, achieving buoyancy into the left leg, connected to the deep strength, the deepest strength, the ability to lift yourself. Then from here, we're gonna reach even greater, look up, compress, and on the exhale, W the arms, tilt the head back, extend the heart up. At the bottom of this breath, reach up, exhale to W the arms and lean back. One more, just like this. Inhale, reach up, grow big. And on the exhale, listen carefully, you're gonna dial the left heel down and open up into Virabhadrasana 2. Hips open, right knee should be in a straight line over the forward facing toes. If the knee is tilted inward, take the left hip and turn it forward. That will make that correction for you. Lunge deeply. Then from here, we're gonna rotate the right palm and reach up, exalted warrior, side body stretch. And on the exhale, we're gonna cartwheel the palms down frame by frame. Left palm articulates with the left toes for runner's lunge. As you then step the right heel back, three-legged, then descend halfway chaturanga, then the toes follow and float you through this three-legged vinyasa. One breath per one action. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Side B, next inhale extends the left heel high. Ekapada Adho Mukha Svanasana, second verse. Same as the first three breaths. Find your fullest expression, then express yourself. Next two breaths, bend the left knee, rotate the hip, left over right, out of body, in the mind, yet still out of sight. Breathe in, extend the left heel, point the toes, prepare. Exhale, draw the knee to your nose, curl, shift forward, frozen. Inhale to swing the left heel back to space. Exhale, draw the knee to your nose, curl, shift forward, and step on through to the other side. Engage, prepare. Then ascend, Ashtachandrasana. Stay fierce, stay focused. Then from here, reach even greater. And on the exhale, we're gonna part the wings, flip the palms, take them to the base of the spine, interlace the fingers, press the palms, then extend them past the tailbone, tilting the head back, extending the heart up, option to stoke the Kali Mudra, extending the index finger and wrapping the thumbs. Imagine there's a string pulling you from the heart up to the cosmos. One more full cycle of breath. And at the bottom of this exhale, carefully release the bind, let the wings soar, reach above, and on the exhale, dial the right heel down and open up, Warrior Two. Rotate the left palm and reach up. Priparita Virabhadrasana. Exhale, rainbow the palms down. Articulate runner's lunge as you step the left heel back, three-legged. Then flow. One breath and move. One action per one breath. Back to downward facing dog. Friends, we're going to repeat this sequence again. This Sun B. This time one breath. This time one movement. This time one breath per one movement. Here we flow. Shift the gaze forward, please. Bend the knees deeply. Step or pounce to the top of the mat, then fold forward, Uttanasana. As you bend the knees deep, sink the hips low, hover the palms, then breathe up, reach up, chair. Breathe down to sink, then squeeze, then breathe in. Exhale to dive forward, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to lift up halfway, flat spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Vinyasa, plant the palms, step or jump back to low plank and flow. One movement. Breathe, one breath per one movement. Downward facing dog. Next inhale, extends the right heel high, three legs. Exhale to step it through, runner's lunge. Fully express the lungs, then breathe up, reach up, crescent warrior, full deep. Exhale, dial the left heel and open up, Virabhadrasana 2. Blow it out. Rotate the right palm and reach up, peaceful warrior. Exhale to windmill the palms down, Vinyasa, step back. or skip it. Back to downward facing dog. Next inhale, extends the left heel high, three-legged. Exhale to step it through Anjaneyasana. Inhale to give rise, Ashtachandrasana. Exhale, dial the right heel down, open up, Virabhadrasana 2. Rotate the left palm and reach up, Priparita Virabhadrasana. Exhale, carry it home, Vinyasa. Step back. One breath, one movement. Let's take a short break here. Balasana, child's pose. Seal the base of the thighs to the heels. Extend the palms forward. Give the third eye a down, or reach the palms behind you open to receive, or option to come seated on heels, Vajrasana, Thunderbolt, and take a drink of water. New friends. Old friends, I speak each level in this space. Option to follow each cue carefully. Option to listen to what speaks to you. Option to tune this out and go with the flow. This practice belongs to you. If at any point throughout this exercise you find yourself chasing the breath, proper form is to seek rest until you're ready to dive back in. Shift forward, please, downward facing dog. From down dog, step forward to a seat, legs come forward, Dandasana staff. Sit up straight, shoulders back, distribute evenly as you reach the palms forward. And then from here, we're gonna hover the shins parallel to the floor and to the sky, point the toes, but draw the shoulders back, keep the neck elongated, look straight up. Navasana, boat pose, breathe in. Exhale, lower to a hover, freeze without pinning the shoulders, without tapping the heels, express each lung, then breathe up, lift up, high boat. Exhale, low boat, hover, freeze, chill, then wait for it. Inhale, high boat. Exhale, low boat, hover, freeze, chill, then wait for it. Here we flow, coming up, number 4. Exhale, lower to a simmer, friends, on this last one. How many fibers can you activate? How slowly can you articulate this high boat position? Breathe up. Exhale, lower to a hover, freeze for 10, 9, point the toes, 8, scissor kicks, 7, 6, or find angels in the carpet, free falling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, disengage. Woo! Left hand finds the heart, right hand finds the belly. Bend the knees, walk them toward you, and then sway the knees to and fro, reconnect. Next challenge, we're gonna traction the palms to the base of the thighs. Then we're gonna start rocking and rolling the frame up and down the length of the mat vertically until 1 of 3. 1, easy seat Sukhasana works. 2, gain enough momentum to roll to equal standing mountain. Or 3, cross the legs and roll through to Chaturanga, taking a vinyasa. All levels means choose your own adventure. We will all meet center standing in the middle of the mat. As we transition from segment to segment, we reestablish the base, so show me your strongest, tallest mountain. On this next inhale, reverse swan dive, palms reach up, connect. Exhale, thumbs to heart center. Let's work on some balance. Let's plant some trees. Rising onto the left toes, knee comes forward, then open the knee over to the left, then 1 of 3 to plant this tree. Heel to the low calf, or drag the heel up to the thigh crease, or take the half lotus bind over the right thigh. Straight line of energy from crown to the sole. Tune out so that you can tune in, only inhales, only exhales. Remember, friends, that failure is always an option because failure is always informative. From here, let's begin to grow the tree branches up. Then extend the left knee forward, keep it flexed with the heel. Then we're gonna draft the left knee and thigh parallel as you reach for the interior edge of the left foot. Seal the Gyan Mudra on the right hand side. Uttara Janasana, dancer's pose. Stay here or begin to press the forefoot Into the palm, reaching forward, arching the spine. The entire base is the sole of the right foot. Find a dristi, a point of focus, so that you can tune out and tune in. 2 more breaths. Exhale, step down. Nice work. Shake it out. Side B, mountain. Reset the breath, and on this next inhale, reverse swan dive, palms soar above. Exhale, thumbs to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Rise onto the right toes, knee comes forward, then open the knee over to the right. Then 1 of 3, plant the tree, rinse, repeat, Vrikshasana.
Don't be sad, I know you will.
One side may be unlike the other.
True love will find you in the end. This is a promise with a catch.
Grow the branches. Extend the right knee forward. Keep the knee flexed and heel. Then draw the knee and right thigh parallel, reaching for the interior edge of the right foot. Seal the Gyan Mudra, index finger and thumbs, left hand side. Dancer. Only inhales, only exhales. 2 more breaths.
Don't be sad, I know you will. But don't give up until.
Then carefully step down. Shake it out. Step to the top of the mat. And let's salute this sun one more glorious time while it is still called today. Exhale, forward fold Uttanasana. Inhale, lift up halfway flat spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to down dog, or take a vinyasa. It's up to you. Bonus logos. Downward facing dog. Main course, daily bread. Here we flow. Next inhale, extends the right heel high, 3 legs. Exhale to step on through to the other side. Runner's lunge, solid firm. As you dial the left heel down, lining up the right heel to the arch of the left foot as if you're gonna balance on a tightrope. Then crawl the left fingertips forward. How gracefully can you expand and fan, open into Warrior 2. 5 breaths, 5 points of light in this constellation. Number 1 is a deep lunge in the right knee, toes forward. Number 2, a fully engaged left leg, lateral edge parallel or slightly inter-rotated. Number 3, shoulders and hips are squared to the left over here. 4, a straight line of energy from fingertip to fingertip. Then number 5, crown elevated, fullest expression, dristi flowing, electric just past the right middle finger. Turn the right palm, reach up, look up, peaceful warrior, but stay, hold, freeze, breathe, deep lunge, inhale. Exhale to spin the palms to a 12 and 6 position, extended side angle. Option to rest the elbow to the top of the thigh above the knee. Option to hover the right forearm to the inside of the right ankle, extending the left palm to a 12 o'clock position. Noon or midnight matters less unless you have an alternative expression, perhaps the 45-degree variation, straight line from fingertip to lateral edge of the left foot, or if you have a bind or even bird of paradise, go for it here. Side angle is the peak posture for this exercise, which means we're here for roughly 2 extra breaths. Two more.
It's funny but it's true.
One more breath within. Always stay for the breath without, because it's at the bottom of exhales that we lift the arms back up to Warrior Two. Spiritus exhale, let it be known. Straighten through the right leg, shift the hips back, keeping the arms parallel, setting up for Trikonasana triangle. Then surf the upper half forward and dial the hands into a vertical line. Take up space as if you're carrying a large canvas through a narrow corridor. Stay connected and observe that side angle, triangle, Warrior Two, and reverse warrior all share an identical vertical base.
Your picture.
Then, at the bottom of this exhale, rotate the palms back up to a T, then spin the heels over here to the left. For a 5-pointed star, Utthita Tadasana, both feet forward, lateral edges parallel. First 3 breaths, sparkle, shimmer, shine. Take up space. When you do, your frequency increases, your esteem levitates. Then, seal the Gyan Mudra, spread the wings wide, press the heart forward, squeeze the center, breathe deep. And on the exhale, a wide-legged forward bend. Prasarita Padottanasana, turn these mudras upside down, interlace the fingers, palms press north to the crown. Option to stoke the Kali Mudra, extending the index finger, wrapping in thumbs. Over time, perhaps, experimenting heel-toeing wide enough to make contact from the crown to the ground, stay connected, and perhaps even discover a speck of rest at the bottom of this position. 2 more breaths. 1. Then at the bottom of this exhale, release the bind, lowering both palms to the ground, connecting the thumbs in a straight line. Then hover the palms an inch, spread the wings a mile. Then on this next inhale, we flare back open into our 5 points of light. Twinkle, twinkle, woo, says the nature boy. Breathe in. And on the exhale, dial the right heel to the front of the mat. Exhale to lunge back into Warrior Two. Rotate the right palm, reach up, look up, peaceful warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the palms down, take a vinyasa. 1 breath, 1 move, back to downward facing dog.
Try to remember, but my feelings can't know for sure.
Side B, here we flow. Next inhale, extends the left heel high, 3-legged. Exhale to step on through to the other side, Anjaneyasana. Solid, firm foundation. Dial the right heel down, lining up the left heel to the arch of the right foot as if you're going to balance on a paddle board. Then crawl the right fingertips forward and spiral open into Warrior Two. 5 breaths, 5 opportunities. 5 inhalations expand you. 5 exhalations revise you. Where can you deepen? Where can you straighten? Where can you sharpen?
I really don't know why I'm staying here. I am walking.
Rotate the left palm, reach up, look up, peaceful warrior, but stay for the exhale. Maintain the deep lunge 90 into the left knee, breathe up. Exhale, dial the palms back to extended side angle. 12 and 6. Remember, friends, that the ability to observe without evaluating is the highest form of intelligence. Birds and binds, take the times. Do the things.
Try to point my finger, but the wind is blowing me around in circles.
2 more breaths.
Circles. Lucky stars in your eyes.
1. Then at the bottom of this exhale, rotate the palms back up to Warrior Two. Spiritus exhale. Let it be known. Rotate the left palm. Reach up, look up. Peaceful warrior.
You don't know
Exhale, back to warrior two. Now, lengthen through the left knee, shift the hips back, arms stay parallel, setting up for Trikonasana. Then clothesline the upper half forward and dial the palms back into a vertical line.
I am walking the cow. Lucky star.
One more cycle of breath. Then at the bottom of this exhale, rotate the palms back up to a T, then spin the heels over here to the right, back to our 5 points of light. Twinkle, twinkle. This time, heels in, toes out. Bring the palms together here, happening in 3, 2, 1. Exhale, Skandasana to the back of the mat. Lunge into the right knee, rest the elbow to the top of the thigh above the knee, or lower the elbow to the inside of the right ankle, pressing the palms together, lengthening from the crown through the tail, or option to add aesthetic, taking the right fingertips and popping them up in front of the big toe as you open up to the left. Then from here, palms press down, press back up. 5 points. Twinkle, twinkle. Hands back together, happening in 3, 2, 1. Skandasana. Exhale to the front of the mat.
Nobody treated him nice while he was alive. You can't buy
Stay here or add aesthetic.
Everybody respects the dead. They love the friendly ghost.
From here, palms press down, press back up. 5 points of light. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the palms to the thighs, sink low, look forward, breathe deep. Inhale. Exhale, lower the left shoulder, gaze over right. Stay, hold, freeze, breathe deep within. Then exhale to use the palm to press it, turn it, twist it, torque it, and bend it. At the bottom of this exhale, rotate back towards center, full deep body breath. Exhale, lower the right shoulder, gaze over left. Stay for the breaths, remain for the bends. And at the bottom of this exhale, rotate back towards center. Seal the Gyan Mudra, these things right here. Then flex your might. Goddess pose. Sink low, be the burn. Align the spine with the crown. Option to like it, option to dislike it, but learn to love it because this right here is the best thing you have going for you out here in the Nowosphere. On this next exhale, can you sink a little deeper? Can you burn a little more brightly? Then, at the bottom of this exhale, flare back open to our 5 points of light. Breathe in. All 10 toes forward, full deep body breath, and on the exhale, rotate the left heel to the front of the mat, then step without seam into warrior two. Rotate the left palm, reach up, look up, exalted warrior, exhale, last vinyasa of class. Nice work. Next inhale, extends the right heel high, three-legged. For half pigeon, exhale, draw the knee forward, rest it behind the right wrist. As you drape the torso over the thigh, extend the left leg behind you, toes untucked, palms and elbows inbound, find the center, press up vertical pigeon, glance over the left shoulder, then resting pigeon. Walk the palms forward to either the forearms or extend them completely, giving the third eye a down. All right, this is the part where I turn camera 1 back on and then we're going to return to the live audio. This was an overdub. Three more breaths. Then when you are ready, you can carefully begin to reanimate this pigeon, one feather, one quill at a time. Retracing the palms back beneath the shoulder blades in a vertical line. Engaging, tucking the left toes, preparing, and then pressing up and extending the right heel high, three-legged. Bending the right knee, rotating the hip right over left. Organic movements here, clockwise, counterclockwise, or otherwise. If you have Wild Thing in your practice and your mat's not too slippery, hover the right palm, then turn the torso over to the left while extending the hips upward with the right palm reaching forward, facing up. The left palm is your primary pillar of support. Pay it as such. Then when you are ready, only when you are ready, to rotate back over. How slow? How many fibers can you activate? How much articulation can you express? Rolling over into a three-legged down dog on an inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Side B extends the left heel high, three-legged. For half pigeon, exhale, draw the knee forward, rest it behind the left wrist as you drape the torso. Extend the right leg behind you, toes untucked. Press up, vertical pigeon. Glance right, then go to sleep. Friends, this ability to maneuver and shape shift, transform, transmute, articulate, is the highest form of expression, because yoga is the most revealing action of the body. For it can unveil the deepest strength, and I'm talking about that strength that touches the bone, travels up through the pore, and from the pore back down to the bone. The deepest strength, the ability to lift yourself, or maybe one or two or more of these asanas, exposes an invisible frailty, previously sight unseen, and now cast upon with radical light. Which leads to radical action. Flexibility is the unit of measure that determines the youth of your physical age. And just as mindfully as you operated on the opposite side, begin to reanimate this bird one strand by one, by one, by one. Replacing the palms, engaging, tucking the right toes, preparing, and then pressing up, extending the left heel back to space, three-legged. Bending the left knee, rotating the hip, left over right, restorative action. Stay here or hover the left palm, then turn over. Right palm is where it is at. Now imagine you're at the bottom of the sea. How slow can you flow? How many ripples can you create? How much transformation can you ignite combining a single breath with one rotation? Three-legged down dog, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Shift the gaze forward, please. Step through to a seat, legs come forward, Dandasana staff. Sit up straight, shoulders back. Connect the pinky fingers into thumbs, open the petals of this lotus. And on this next breath in, reach the palms to the sky. On the exhale, a simple forward bend, reaching for the ankles or the lateral edges of both feet. And then when you're ready, you can carefully release the bind. Bend the left knee and draw the heel and calf to the base of the spine, base of the thigh rather. Firm squeeze here. Then extend the left heel over the right thigh, keep it snug. Lean to the right as you fold the right leg, turn the toes over, reestablish the base. Then left fingertips or palm plant at the base of the spine as you reach up, look up, squeeze the navel, inhale. Exhale to twist to the left, anchoring the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Matsyendrasana, half Lord of the Fishes. Each inhale lengthening through the vertebra. Each exhale contracting and deepening. Two more breaths. And then at the end of this exhale, you can rotate back towards center, uncross the legs, re-extend them, give a shake if necessary. And from here, bending into the right knee and drawing the heel and calf against the base of the thigh. Easy squeeze. Extend the right heel over the left thigh, firm, lean to the left, fold the left leg, turn the toes over, plant the right palm, reach up, look up, exhale, twist to the right. Lengthening in, deepening without. Two more breaths. And at the bottom of this exhale, you can unwind, rotate back towards center. Uncross the legs, extend them forward. Hover the palms, and then carefully make your way onto the shoulder blades. Outstretch the arms along the side body, palms face down, bend the knees, walk the heels towards you, hip width distance apart. Longest finger reaches the heels, setting up for supported bridge first by exhaling any remaining wind from the lungs. Then inhale to extend the hips upward, keeping the chin away from the chest. Stay here, or option to bind the fingers, press the palms, tucking in one shoulder, and then it's opposite. The rising and sinking of the belly breath. If you still have the bind, be kind. Rewind and lower the spine. Back to the mat. I kept that short to offer an option to take bridge again, or if you're ready for relaxation, Supta Baddha Konasana, recline butterfly, by taking the left palm to the heart, right hand on the belly, soles of the feet together, and allow the knees to fall. Or if you're looking for more energy, we can do wheel. I'll cue for wheel, or take bridge, or chill. Wheel goes like this. You plant the palms beside each ear, elbows come up shoulder width distance apart, forefoot stay forward, try to avoid heels in, toes out. Express the lungs first, then on the inhale, press up, lift the crown from the ground, option to make contact from the crown to the earth, or extend the arms completely, tilting the hips upward, Urdhva Dhanurasana. Only inhales, only exhales. And when you're ready, you can tuck the chin and carefully make your way back down to the mat. Draw the knees into the heart. Give yourself a firm squeeze for all the good. Reaching across the shins for opposite elbows like a tiny little package. If you want to take happy baby, reach between the knees for the lateral edges of both feet, soles upward facing, body sinking, surrendering, dissipating, disappearing into the mat, into that long forgotten space free of all care, like a tide receding away from the sand, back into the Mediterranean from whence it came. This will be the final posture that I cue for this exercise. If there's something I didn't think of that you want to practice, even a standing posture or an inversion, go for it here. Otherwise, when you are ready, you can fan and expand open into your final relaxation, extending the arms and legs the length of the mat, heels to the corners. Allow the toes to fall, leaving the palms open to receive, keeping the shoulders grounded so that the heart stays elevated. This is your corpse pose, Shavasana. And as we complete this cycle for this practice this morning, it begins again with this next breath. The first inhale into the new now space, the Nowosphere, the space where life is only ever lived. Send this awareness throughout the body energetic. Let this light illuminate the heart space electric as it outflows, then inflows, passing through the throat chakra. Send this awareness into the third eye, the pineal gland, seat of intuition, and reanimate by reaching the palms overhead. Long good morning stretch. Point the toes, lengthen. And then from here you can bend into the knees and roll over to the left side body, placing the palm by the brow. And then from here you can press back up to an easy seat Sukhasana as we conclude this practice the same way we began. Thank you for sharing your practice with me this morning and for the gift of your presence. Thank yourselves for stepping into radical action on this destinationless journey to become the greatest of all time at the one thing that only you are qualified to become, and that is the greatest, brightest you. Enjoy today. My name is Daniel. Good karma. Namaste.
Don't wanna be free of hope, and I'm at the end of my rope. It's so tough just to be alive when I feel like the living dead. I'm giving it up so plain, I'm living my life in vain.